Hey everybody, NCWQ here. I am just live for a little bit. Managed to get EMSC working, as you can see up here at the top. That was no easy feat. I had to learn computer stuff. I went through the Walton site and found out that I needed to update stuff that was not updated. So I had to learn how to do computer programming stuff in the background, yada da da da, and managed to figure it out and managed to get my EMSC to be working. So it'll show everything that is 2.5 and above World Last 100. So I'm also showing NR Canada past 30 days. I'm showing GeoNet and USGS and everything else that's on here. I do have it set for 1 minute. And our latest earthquake, which has occurred in the world, is a 3.2 Kermadec Islands region, and it is 241 kilometers deep, and that is according to EMSC. So that is the one that you are seeing over here on the Earthquake 3D. So that is showing up on Earthquake 3D. You can also see that the last earthquake was over here in Hawaii, and it was a 2.4. So this should be working fine now. And I will be around in the background. I have a few things that I have to do. So hopefully this is working. USGS. And let me turn my sound up so y'all can hear me. Because I had my sound turned all the way down. Oops. Sorry. Okay, so y'all should be able to hear me just fine now. Okay, so what I was saying is I've had to do a little bit of computer work to get the Earthquake 3D to work. So it should be working fine now. I'm going to set this at, as soon as this gets done. I'm going to set this at 3 minutes so that it's not continuously updating. There you go. And I will be back in a minute. I'm working on stuff in the background right now. Hello, George. I don't know if you heard, but I finally got the Earthquake 3D working. I finally have EMSC working. I finally have Italy working. I finally have everything working. Took a little bit of work to get things reprogrammed. I had to go through Walton site. Download files, update stuff that I thought was updated. I have a newer version, so apparently there were some issues and I had to update everything. So I finally got everything working. EMSC is only going to be 2.5 and above for earthquakes. Hey, Bob! Bob, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. And what I am showing is zero point 0.0 and greater for USGS. I am showing 2.5 and above for EMSC last World 100 earthquakes. I'm showing NR Canada last 30 days earthquakes. And that is because I do have Richard, who is one of my moderators, who is from Canada. I am showing 0 0.0 and greater for GeoNet last 150. And then I am showing Canada's earthquakes. I mean, not Canada, but Italy, INGV. So there's those earthquakes from Italy are now showing up that were not showing up. I don't know whether I can get Turkey's earthquakes, but I know that they're being shown by EMSC as well when they pop up. So we'll have those as well. So we can see what's new coming in. I do know that there was a 5.6 today. So we are having some bigger earthquakes that are starting to happen. There was a 5.6 in the southern mid-Atlantic ridge today. So that was to be expected. That is almost antipode of the California quake. And we had a 5.1 in the band to see. Let me see what big earthquakes we've had today so I can hit my fives over here. We've had a 5.6 southern mid-Atlantic ridge. We have had a 5.1 the Banda Sea, a 5.3 offshore Araucania, Chile. Yesterday we had a 5.5 Minahasa, Sulawesi, Indonesia. Yesterday we had a 5.1 in Tonga. And those were the big ones for yesterday. So there have been 3 big ones today. Not big, but in the 5 range for today. And the 5.6 was probably, and I'm going to look at it, was probably bigger than a 5.6 and was probably downgraded considering that it is black. So let me look at the seismic data for that one. And I can tell whether it has been downgraded. Definitely was downgraded. It had readings that were higher than 5.6. In fact, I can see 5.9, 6.0, 6.0, 6.2. That one is New Zealand, a 3.2 at 303 kilometers. And then we've also had a 1.1 over here in California. This one also had 6.0, 5.8, 6.4. A lot of 3s thrown into that one, a 6.0, 6.2, 6.0, 6.0, 6.0. So yeah, that 5.6 was probably bigger and was more than likely downgraded. I didn't see it when it first came in, but judging from the history of it, it looks as though it was downgraded. So how is y'all's day going? I have a headache today. I kind of woke up with a headache. I tried to sleep in this morning. That's not like me. 9 hours ago, Sana, Indonesia had a 5.1 earthquake today. Yep. I don't know what's going on with my stream. Hang on a second. I was just playing around with something I shouldn't have played around with. Oops. Sorry, you guys. I was playing around with my internet cord. Let me see if I can fix this. Hang on. I am good at doing that. Okay. I knocked my internet box down, so you may have had a little bit of buffer there for a minute. I apologize. That was totally on me. That was not on YouTube. That was on me. I knocked the box down and was trying to do something and pulled the cord. So hopefully that's fixed now. I caught it just in time before we went offline. Doing good at doing that. So yeah, what I was saying is I kind of woke up with a headache this morning and I thought I'd try to sleep in. I don't know why. That's not normal of me. Then I left, of course, I went to the post office. So, anyway, today is just a hangout stream. Nothing big, nothing major. I got the EMSC and the Earthquake 3D and stuff working and thought that I would just go live, hang out with you guys, chat, whatever, and watch earthquakes come in. That should be the Strait of Gibraltar at 2.5. That one is actually 25 kilometers in depth, but they've got it listed as a 2.4. 24 kilometers. EMSC has it listed as 25 kilometers in depth. So I'm pretty sure that that one is being listed probably by Italy. I'm going to say it's probably by Italy. Let's see here. That one is being listed by EMSC. But I wonder why it's being listed. Wonder why it's being listed as 25 kilometers in depth and EMSC's got 24. That makes no sense. Okay, so that makes no sense. So it's actually 1 kilometer depth difference. But it's good to have it working again. So anyways, I will be having the live stream up every day, whether it's up for an hour, whether it's up for 2 hours, whether it's up for 3 hours, especially when there's earthquakes going on the West Coast. I think it's pertinent for people to see what's going on and to know what's going on and to be able to make decisions about what's going on and what's affecting their lives. Whoa, you guys, I guess y'all didn't know. A man built a nuclear reactor in his backyard to power his home, and the FBI has stepped in. Oh, Lord. Well, actually, I guess I'll give y'all a link to this because I can't play the video. So, hopefully this will post, or you might have to look it up. Hang on. Man. I just I just read that. It's on. Okay, let me see here. Let me see if I can pull this up so I can read it. Okay, it uh, says a 22-year-old man from Rockwell, Texas, attempted to build a small-scale nuclear power reactor. Oh Lord. In his garage. Representatives from the police, the FBI, and the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission removed equipment from the home at the request of the man's parents. The FBI said the criminal charges against the man will not be filed as he has not actually done anything illegal. A 22-year-old man attempted to build a small-scale reactor in his garage. Authorities visited the man's home on 29 December after an unemployed computer whiz who said he was fascinated by nuclear reactors and radiation made boasts about his efforts on an amateur science blog on the internet. He claimed to have acquired uranium and that the background radiation at his home had doubled. Representatives from the Rockwell Police and Federal Bureau of Investigation, U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission removed equipment from the home at the request of the man's parents. He was found to have been experimenting with americium 241, which is used in smoke detectors, and natural uranium ore that he had bought on eBay. Tests found no abnormal levels of radiation at the home. The man said people do it in universities all the time. It's not unusual that somebody does it outside of a university. The FBI said the criminal charges against the man will not be filed. He has not done anything illegal. The man commented, "They're just doing their job. That's their job, to come and check on stuff like that." When they left, it had been deemed that, everything was within reason. He said he was not planning any similar experiments, adding, "I think I'll keep it cool for a while." Oh my God. That's nuts. Well, that's interesting. Interesting news for the day. Bob says, I get up later than 5 a.m. I'm sleeping in, and if I do sleep past 6, my dogs will wake me up. Usually, I don't know. I've been waking up a lot lately at like 3 a.m. and then I'll stay up for like an hour, go back to sleep, and wake up at 6, and then go back to sleep and wake up at about 9. So I don't know. My sleep schedule's been all messed up lately. And then with having been sick, my schedule's just been real messed up. Hey, Sage Puppy, how you doing? It's an interesting Saturday. and then we've been playing tug of war with the AC and the heater in the house. One half of my house wants the heat on. The other half of my house wants the AC on. So in between AC and heat, I have now ended up with a cold. So, oh man, I'm going to end up with pneumonia in this house. I'm like, can't figure out whether I'm coughing, sneezing, coming, or going. I'd be just fine if they leave it at like 70 degrees, 69 degrees. I'd be good. Do I have any more interesting? Flags are at half-mast today? Why is that? Oops, hang on a second. Okay. Governors across the U.S. have ordered flags to be flown at half-mast, half-staff, to mark National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day on Saturday. This year, the day marks 83rd anniversary of a surprise attack that thrust the world into World War II. More than 2,400 American servicemen and women were killed in an early attack launched by Japan at the United States Navy base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii on December 7, 1941. Nearly 1,200 more were wounded. President Joe Biden issued a proclamation on Friday saying he was urging all federal agencies, interested organizations, groups, and individuals to fly the flag of the United States at half-staff on December 7, 2024, in honor of those American patriots who died as a result of their service at Pearl Harbor. So, the flag today is at half-staff. Yes, I did not know that. So, today we honor the people who died at Pearl Harbor. Where was the 3.1? We've had a 3.1 southern Sumatra, Indonesia. And then there has been a 4.4 in Taiwan, and it was 10 kilometers deep. And then after that, there's been a 2.6, 21 kilometers deep. I guess I should. I want to make this, I guess I'm going to make this 1 minute because these earthquakes are coming quicker. This is one that's 18 minutes ago, was the 3.1. So now there's been another earthquake. So I'm gonna catch this up real quick. So there's the 4.4 for Taiwan. And then it's going to ring in a 2.6 in probably 2 minutes or a minute for the 2.6 offshore Northern California. Unless it's already marked it on here, as USGS may have already marked it for California. So we'll see when we look to see if the flag is already lit. But just so everybody knows, my Earthquake 3D is now working. So it took me a little bit, and I did get some help from my son, who's kind of a computer whiz. So he helped me out with figuring out what was going wrong with my Earthquake 3D today and helped me to get stuff fixed and balanced and taken care of. There's a 1.8. That's California too. Dun, 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 dun. If I could get rid of this headache I have, I'd be doing great. I think I'm stressed out. I have a month ahead of me. USBS has it at 2.7. Yeah, it's at 2.6 on EMSC. Where's the 1.7? I don't know where the 1.7 is. That's Nevada, I think. That looks like Nevada has had a 1.7. Is that Nevada? Let's see. If I can click on it. 1.7. Nope, that's 29 Palms, California. So that one is 29 Palms, California. So USGS, or no, is it USGS? I guess it's USGS is showing the smaller ones as well. So we're getting the small ones from USGS for the United States. We'll get the bigger ones from EMSC. Because the EMSC will show the 2.5 and above. And I've set it at 1 minute, so it's going to refresh every 1 minute. Is it 3.6? That's California. So they're saying 3.67 kilometers deep. Wait till that comes around. I want to click on it. Who's saying it's 3.6? I'm going to bet that's USGS. Might be EMSC, but I don't think EMSC is going to read it as a 3.6. So let's see. Come on, hurry up. Get over here. Get over here. There you are. If I can get to it.
I love you. I love you. Here's a candy. Yeah,
okay. Shoot. I can't get to it. H for lovely. .6 is being read by USGS. Hey Richard, how you doing? So EMSC has that one as a 3.5. USGS has that one as a 3.6. Wonder if USGS will downgrade that one. Richard, I got the EMSC working. And I got Italy working. And I get Canada working. I got it working. You're waiting for a blizzard? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can play your video. Hang on. Let me go to your video. So you guys, Richard did another video today. So let me see if I can pull up his video so y'all are going to hear it. Hang on. Download. So y'all will get to see another video. Okay, so
hello from Nova Scotia again. It's just me, and it's snowing again. I just thought I would show you. It is minus 3. Yeah, it's a nice day here in Nova Scotia. Thank you. Hello from Nova Scotia.
Look at those feet.
Hello from Nova Scotia again. It's just me, and it's snowing again. I just thought I would show you. It is minus 3. Yeah, it's a nice day here in Nova Scotia. Thank you.
It was fine. This is our weatherman. Reporting from Nova Scotia. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know, all barefoot. No shoes and in the snow. Woohoo! That was the first thing I said when he sent the video. I said, where are the shoes? Thank you, Richard, for that video. I appreciate it. As you know, I will always show your videos. 4.2. That one is New Ireland region, Papua New Guinea, 91 kilometers deep. And that one is spot on with EMSC. Then we've had the 2.6, 21 kilometers deep offshore Northern California, and a 3.5 offshore Northern California, 8 kilometers deep. Cold weather training. Don't get sick, Richard. Anybody that would like to send me videos of your weather, I will always show them, with your permission, of course. Richard is one of our moderators here. Him and his wife live in Nova Scotia, where they are having snowstorms right now, which is all the way up in Canada. Sage Pup says, as long as you can still hear the seagulls, it's okay to go barefoot. So, as long as y'all know, Nova Scotia is up here in this area. All the way up here. Up here. Yeah, up here. Excuse me. Yes, I have a cough. I can't fix it, so, you know. Something in your something about Viking blood, huh? I'm sure even Vikings wore shoes, Richard. Let's look that up. Did Vikings wear shoes? Did Vikings wear shoes? I'm pretty sure they wore boots. Shoes were an essential part of Viking clothing, protecting their feet from weather and tough terrain. Shoes were handmade and varied in design depending on their intended use. Everyday shoes were simpler, while more elaborate shoes were worn for special occasions. Richard, get some shoes. 3.5. Offshore Northern California, 8 kilometers deep. Halifax, Canada. You know, I have been to Canada, but only by way of going through from Seattle. I don't remember where we went in Canada. I know that we went up through this way into Canada. We went to a city up here. drove around, visited for the day, and then drove back. So I can say I've been to Canada. For less than a day. And thank God I was not doing the driving. Welcome, welcome everybody coming into the stream. Feel free to chat in the chat room. It does help the algorithms. We are showing USGS 1 day's worth of earthquakes, 2.5 and above from EMSC. The last 30 days worth of earthquakes from Canada. We are showing 0 and greater from GeoNet. And we are showing INGV out of Italy. And please, yes, please hit the thumbs up. That does help the channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. What other interesting news do we have today? That one is a 2.8, and that one is island of Hawaii. That is ringing in, I'm pretty sure, from EMSC. Let me see if I can click it. Yep, that one is coming in from USGS, but USGS is reading it as 6 kilometers deep. So USGS has that one at 6 kilometers deep in Pahala, Hawaii. EMSC is reading that one as 7 kilometers south of Pahala, Hawaii. The population there is 1,300. Hey Juby, how you doing? You feel like a grandma who got run over by a reindeer today? Oh, I'm sorry. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Oh, walking home from my house Christmas Eve. Oh. You can say there's no such thing as Santa. But as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She had been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication, and she stumbled out the door into the snow. I haven't got that. Oh, yep, there is a 2.2 in western Texas, 5 kilometers deep, and reading in from EMSC. And there's that 2.8 Hawaii. So this one is reading in for EMSC. I wonder, is that 2.8 in western Texas at the drilling ops? Let's take a peek. I bet you it is. It says it's near Picos. Is that like Picos Bill? Picos. I don't see nothing there. But I see something there. Anything over here? Yep, drilling ops. This area is all volcanic field. And then you have drilling in here. Up in this area, this is all like volcanic fields and stuff. You got New Mexico here, so that's like right on the border. Do I know what Walter's favorite song is during Christmas time? No, I have no idea. You're talking about the puppet Walter, right? Did y'all see the video? If y'all didn't see the video, I'm going to play it one more time for you. That way y'all can see the famous footsies. There you go.
Hello from Nova Scotia again. It's just me, and it's snowing again. I just thought I would show you. It is minus 3. Yeah, it's a nice day here in Nova Scotia. Thank you. Hello from Nova Scotia again. It's just me, and it's snowing again. I just thought I would show you. It is minus 3. Yeah, it's a nice day here in Nova Scotia. Thank you.
I'm going to sell you on getting a pair of shoes. It's Christmas time in the city. George. Wait, nope. Richard, what size shoe do you wear? Sage Pup says those aren't seagulls, those are vultures. Run. Okay, we've had a 0.9. Where's the 0.9 at? The 0.9. It's probably coming around. It's a baby quake. I claimed the baby quakes. Baby quake, baby quake, baby quake, baby quake, baby quake. Baby quake. Baby quake in California. It's a baby quake in California. What's our next quake? There has not been an earthquake now in 9 minutes. All is well. Just not used to seeing that many earthquakes on the West Coast. I feel for everybody who is having to feel all of those earthquakes on the West Coast right now. Hang on a second. Okay. I did not realize I had two sets of opera open. No wonder that might be a little slow. Might have had a little bit of lag. I apologize. I did not realize I was looking at this and I'm thinking, why do I have two sets of windows open? So, how are y'all doing today for your Saturday? What are y'all doing today for your Saturday? I tried to sleep in. That's a first for me. Let's see what the. You're doing awesome there? That's great. I'm glad you were doing awesome. Juby says, I haven't opened your painting up yet. Waiting to get a little more energy. Actually, she just put a lot of wrap around it, so I don't think you got too much cardboard and smoking gun tape. Um, Sage Pup says, still having coffee and ciggies for breakfast. Richard says, going to set off a 42.0 from the volcano. Okay. Me, I am having a cup of coffee and I'm debating whether I should actually take something for my headache or hope it will go away. Um, just it's one of those today. It's not bad, but it's not good. I think it's from my kids playing around with the AC and the heater and the AC and the heater. Mic drop. Drop mic. Mic drop. Trying to get up the energy to go clean up on the property. I feel ya. Is it snowing where you are, Bob? No, Richard. Because of what I found out about my liver, I'm trying not to take any medicine except for the ones that I know won't affect me. And because of my liver now, I don't even want to take a Tylenol. Or Motrin, or acetaminophen, or anything. Been doing quite a bit of research the last few days. Try a lymphatic massage. I think it's probably because I slept funny. I don't know. I put my microphone down. If y'all can't hear me very well, let me know and I will pick it back up. So I'm checking data right now to see what we have coming in. And I don't see anything new, but there was a 1.2 Central Turkey that is not showing up. But then again, I don't have the turkey feed turned on. Still have that 0.9 here in California. So there hasn't been an earthquake now on EMSC for 10 minutes. They downgraded that one from 2.9 to 2.8. And it's now 28 kilometers in depth. George says, I'm waiting for 5 packages today from Amazon. Yeah, I just saw Amazon just left the front of my house. Sage Pup, we can hear you, but it sounds like you're hiding under the bed or something. Can you hear me better now? Milk thistle? I'll have to look into that. .4 Central Turkey, depth 7 kilometers. Eastern Turkey. There's a 1.0 flashing. Where's the 1.0? That must be the 1.4. 1.0. Yeah, I got the 1.4 Eastern Turkey. I guess EMSC's calling it a 1.0. Where's the 1.0? Bet you that'll be California again. Well, you'd probably be right. Be California. Let's see. Where, oh where, oh where. Yep, California. California's having a lot of little earthquakes as well. But you know what's surprising me? If I'm going to pull this over here real quick, I'm going to show y'all something. So, when I'm pulling up the earthquakes for EMSC here, we're going to look, because I can show you under the mag force for when we're pulling up all the 4s that have occurred. There's been a 4.4 Northern Yukon Territory in Canada today. Let's take a peek at that. Let's take a peek. All the way up here again. Another one. In the middle of the nowhere. What's that? That's weird looking. Okay, so I think we looked at this one. Okay, so that's 4s. So we're looking at 4s. And these are today. We're looking, and I'm looking through for California. You don't see hardly any California. You can see one. And you see a few. These are yesterday, right? But what I would have expected with having a 7.0 earthquake, this is a 7.0 here, which happened on the 5th, right? You don't see any 5.0s after that 7.0 earthquake. So I was expecting, and other people have expected, to have seen at least a few 5s from this 7.0 earthquake. That's why I've been sitting here watching and paying attention. There's been many, many 3s. I mean, if you look, there's been many, many, many 3s from this. There's been a few 4s. But guess what? No 5s. No 5s from that 7.0 earthquake. So, either they are hiding the data that's occurred after the 7.0 earthquake, or something bigger may be coming. And I would hate to know what that bigger might be. That's why I've been paying such close attention to what's going on with California right now. Because, you know, you see aftershocks. If y'all watch what happened in Turkey, you watch what happened in New Zealand, you've watched what's happened in Japan, You've watched what's happened in Indonesia. You watch what's happened around the world with big earthquakes. You always know there's going to be at least 5.6s. There's going to be 6.0s for a 7.0 earthquake. So what makes this earthquake any different? That's what's been catching my attention. Why would there be just 2s and 3s? So it's just been something that I've been wondering about, considering the fact that I've been watching earthquakes for years. Anyways, if anybody else has any theories, I'd like to hear them. Anyway, that's just my opinion and I'm sticking with it. Anywho, on to lighter topics. Yep, 5.6 mid-Atlantic ridge, depth 10 kilometers. Two earthquakes by Salton Sea. Were those earlier today? Okay. Yeah, you got 3 stacks going on. You got these, and these. So what do y'all think? What's y'all's opinion? I know some of y'all have been watching earthquakes for a while. So, what are y'all's opinion? I know what I read the other day that scientists expect that there may be equal size earthquakes to this earthquake. They had stated it the other day, and I had read that opinion piece while live when I was talking about the 7.0 earthquake when it first happened. So, I don't think I'm the only one that would think it. I just find it a bit strange. There's been a 4.1 Sulawesi, Indonesia, 10 kilometers deep. That one will be coming up shortly. It's on EMSC. Just got that 4.1, yep. That's nice, Cheryl. Lord. Oh boy. I ain't saying nothing. So anyway. Uh-oh, this isn't all the way down. There we go. George, I don't mind. Everybody's got their own means of talking about earthquakes and their thoughts and opinions. And people are free to watch whomever they want, wherever they want, whenever they want. That's awesome, Cheryl. This channel is open to anybody and everybody. Amen. There are many roads to Rome. So, anyways, yep, same here, Richard. So, anyways, as I am looking at this earthquake 3D, I am noticing that up here there was a big one. We are looking here, and I am expecting that we will see another bigger earthquake, or same size, equal size. We should be seeing another one within this region here. If we are looking correctly, we have a 4.3 here and a 4.1 here, so this should fill in with another 4. We are seeing 4.4 here and a 4.0 here, so we should see another 4 here. We see a stack here, we should see this area fill in here as well. Alright, you guys, be nice. Oh my god. Oh, just behave. Well, we got a 4.1, 10 kilometers deep. Yep, Sulawesi, Indonesia. That was the latest one. Guess what? I will be right back, you guys. I have to go visit the ladies' room. Somebody came into my chat room, mentioned that Smith, and everybody started tearing them up.
Oh my god.
Hey, Juby, you want a wrench? Ain't no fun being Have. Woohoo! Now we have a Juby Joe moderator. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, so we've had a 1.3, and that is in California too.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Feeling better?
I have a headache.
Okay.
I can't take any meds for it, so I have a headache.
At least I'm not having
I don't know what the heck. You're very welcome. Okay, 1.1. I'm getting baby quakes today. We have had a 1.1. Where is this 1.1? 1.0 Eastern Turkey, 7 kilometers deep. They're calling it a 1.1. Why is it not showing up? It says, oh, there it is. Who's calling it a 1.1? Okay, so is a 1.1 earthquake occurred in region 5 kilometers east of Santo Stefano in Aspromonte, RC. In geographic coordinates, the earthquake was located by Salsa Seismo, INGV Roma. So this is the area where this earthquake is. This is the Strada Provincial 3, Melito Porto Salvo. So we're going to go look at it since I saw something. I want to see what that was. It was nothing. Okay, so it was nothing. But it's a ravine of sorts. With a lake. Lago Rumia. Lago. Lago, I believe lago means lake. Cool. Okay, we've had a 1.2. That's in California as well. You see a Juby wrench? Anybody else want a wrench today? Ham and white craft dinner. Macaroni and cheese? Please, please make me some macaroni and cheese. No mail yet? Don't they knock on your door, George? They don't knock on your door? One sec. That's wild. So here, UPS knocks on the door, and the other companies knock on the door, and the postman knocks on the door. But I guess in some states, they don't knock on the door. What is this with large drones seen flying near military bases? They said FBI is investigating after large drones seen flying near military base in Trump's Bedminster Golf Club. What is up with that? But I'm only seeing like videos of it. You know, Donald Trump right now is at the in Notre Dame at the reopening ceremony, um, for the reopening of the Notre Dame Cathedral. Well, this is for my city. As plans for the Cape Fear River Park take shape, what will happen to the unhoused in the area? Moving forward, the first phase of development of the Cape Fear River Park will mean moving nearly 30 homeless people, city leaders said to This Week. The Fayetteville City Council unanimously reached a consensus at a Monday night work session to allow Fayetteville, Cumberland County Parks and Recreation staff to move forward with the first phase of the park, which includes design and landscaping. I wish they would fix other things first. The site for the park is on 13 acres between Broad Street, Person Road, and North Carolina 24 along the Cape Fear River, where it floods. The estimated $1.47 million cost is part of a 2016 $35 million Parks and Recreation bond, Parks and Recreation Director Michael Gibson said. The first phase, Gibson said, would include cleaning the area and incorporating green spaces for people to enjoy. Hate to say that's an area that people don't like to go to. Okay, Gibson said a master plan depicts additions to the park like a bridge, loop trail, and events pavilion, which is not yet funded. He said future council action would also be needed if the waterways become open for private investments like businesses along the Riverwalk. How the park would impact Fayetteville's unhoused individuals. During Monday night's discussion, Council Mario Benavanti asked if the city officials had plans for unhoused people who are living in the area where the park will be. Gibson said once the park opens, the city dusk to dawn park hour policy would be in effect. He and Brooke Redding, special projects manager for the city, estimated that about 25 to 30 people currently live in the area. Once you start to develop the site, that'll be a decision that they have to make because they can't be there in the construction site. He said clearing the site probably won't happen until June, and it looks like they don't want to displace the people and not have a plan. Said if the project was to move from the design phase into the construction phase later next year, that would be the moment the activity of displacing, removing, and cleaning the encampment would absolutely have to happen to progress. So what are they going to do with the people? This doesn't exactly say what they're going to do with the people. And it says here the encampments are increasing. So more and more people are becoming homeless. But it doesn't state what they're going to do with the people. And that's a big thing. You see a lot of homeless people here in Fayetteville. Like, I live down here near an area where there's an overpass, and you always see homeless people near the overpass. Without fail, there's always homeless people, and most of them are veterans. And it's sad because you expect that the city is doing more to help homeless veterans. Especially since we're a military town. You would expect better. And then one thing, there was a thing on Nextdoor I was reading that there was a woman, and I guess she has some mental health problems, and they can't force her to get help. They can't force her to accept help unless she actually asks for it. So she'd been sitting outside for over 2 weeks in the freezing cold next to the overpass, and people are worrying about her. And people have tried offering her help, and the only thing she's been telling them is to leave her alone. Probably feed them to the gators in Florida. I mean, there has to be an answer. You know, there has to be a means to help these people. It's just a matter of finding a means to help these people. Anybody having any buffering going on? I got an ad. How did I get an ad? Oh my goodness, I got an ad. I swear I'm going to call my internet company and I'm going to be like, what in the heck is going on with my internet? Am I doing okay or am I buffering? Because I'm buffering on my end. Hang on. Okay, I just restarted. Okay, now it's good. That was weird. Why was I buffering? Buffy Buffer, the Vampire Slayer. All good now. So you have no buffering going on, and that was just me buffering. That's weird. Because I'm looking at my OBS, and my OBS says I've dropped frames. Hang on. Okay, maybe that fixed it. Everything else is good. I'm paying for good broadband, so I'm good internet. So I shouldn't be having any issues. But it was just buffering for a few minutes on my end, so that's why I was saying it probably was buffering for you guys as well. All right, you guys, so if you're new here, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Also, below the video, you will see links if you would like to help support this channel directly. I do have a PayPal. If you would like to check out our website, it is on our link tree. Anything that you do helps out this channel. What else? You still watch Buffy every day? I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I was younger. Glitches. Yeah, it buffered on my end, so I'm assuming that it might have buffered for you guys. Okay, so there was a 3.2. Where was the 3.2? Now I got to open this back up because I actually closed my EMSC. Okay, so the 3.2 was the Philippine Island regions. Then there was a 1.4 Western Turkey and a 2.1 Southern California. So we have a 1.0 over there, but there's a 2.1 Southern California. 3.2 over here. That one is for the Philippine Island region. I'm waiting for this to catch back up because EMSC posted all of those within a minute of each other. Yeah, a lot of it comes from satellites. I mean, if you're looking at it, I have Spectrum, so I'm assuming Spectrum deals a lot with satellites. But the one that I have issues with it sometimes, and it depends. We have, when you live like I live in a building which was built in the 1970s. So when you're talking about wiring in these buildings, even if you have 5G, you can still have problems with your internet because it's not brand new wiring. The only brand new wiring would be outside of the building. So you could have brand new equipment, but it's going to run through old wiring through the building outside the brand new wiring. So it's going through old wiring to get to your new equipment. Hey, Ron, how you doing? EMA is in the house. EMA, guess who is a new moderator? We have Juby Joe. And why are we having a glitch? Oh, wait, I'm getting an ad. Woohoo! I've got an ad. I got an ad. Strike one. And it kicked me out too. EMA is in the house. Gotta love YouTube. So I'm figuring out what the buffering is. The buffering is YouTube giving me ads. So it's kicking me out. So every time, if you are, and I'm going to say this, I think that if you are paying for YouTube, instead of giving you an ad, it kicks you out of the stream so you have to come back. That might be why it's kicking people out. Just a thought. For me, it gave me a black screen and then told me I had an ad. Hey, I had an ad. I don't even have it set for an ad. Well, YouTube wants to add me. I guess if you go over an hour, they start giving you ads. YouTube got to make their money somehow. They're making more money than I am. Oh, y'all want to hear something funny? Okay. I am exactly $25 away from my first payment on YouTube. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yep, George. That was probably what happened with me. Mine went black and then came back to. Carol! Hello, Carol. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh-oh, it looks like everybody dropped out. There was like 10, and it dropped all the way down to 3. Oh my goodness, where did everybody go? Come back! I miss you! YouTube, I don't like you. One's back. Oops, gone. Anybody else getting these ads? Trump guitars. I heard that Gibson tried to sue his guitar company. I heard that too. What else we got new? 2.8. Offshore Northern California, 6 kilometers deep. We've got a 2.8. This one is 6 kilometers deep, and this is offshore Northern California. That is one of the perks, I think, George. Oh, I don't think I can do that, Juby, as a YouTuber. I have to. I am a when you're a YouTuber, you can't do that because the fact that you have an AdSense account. Thank you, though. It's very, very strict. Yeah, we have to sign up and we're on a partner program. George, why don't you get ads? You're lucky. Hey, Ron, so personal opinion. Is Ron around or is it Carol? Personal opinion of what's going on with California. My personal opinion is there is going to be another quake. When, I don't know though. Why? Because there has been no fives. Ah, you've been blocked? Two point 2.194. Huh? Where is this one? 2.1, 65 kilometers west of Nanwalek, Alaska. Nanwalek, Alaska. Okay, so that is a 2.1, 65 kilometers west of Nanwalek, Alaska. I don't see it on my thingy. Okay. Anybody else see that? Richard, do you see that 2.1 for Alaska on EMSC? Because I don't. Well, actually, it'll probably show up even though it's not showing up on... There's one. There's a 1.1. I can't find the Alaska either. But I clicked on it, and the Alaska does show up. And it's under USGS. It's not on EMSC. Hang on. Let me see if I can click on it again. If it comes back around. If it's still listed up there. Or I don't see it listed anymore. Let me see. History. There's the history on it right there. 12/7, 2100. 94.8 kilometers deep. Now the 1.1 that's showing up is in California. The next one that's going to show up, there's a 2.1 and a 2.8 that have occurred. Hang on, my dog is eating bread, and I don't know where it got bread from. Where did you get that? Missy, that is not for you. Where did you get bread from? Huh? It's okay, I'm not mad. Silly girl. That is not good for you. That's gonna make you sick. And doggy food is best for you. If you're hungry, eat the doggy food. Be a good girl. But don't go in my trash can. That is a no-no. I don't want to be going to the doctor's office with you. USBS. Dun 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 dun. .5 coming up, 17 kilometers deep, Flores region, Indonesia. Okay, 1 second. All right, so this is coming from weather.com. Aftershocks continue after Northern California earthquake and tsunami warning. Aftershocks continued Friday after a strong earthquake that prompted a tsunami warning for parts of the U.S. West Coast Thursday. At this time, there have been 59 earthquakes of magnitude 3 or greater associated with this earthquake sequence. Earthquake geologist Wendy Bohan said in a Friday morning social media post. Aftershocks will continue in the days and weeks ahead, and they will decrease with time. The USGS estimates that there could be an aftershock of M5 plus a M6 or M7 quake is very unlikely, but low probability is not a no probability. Okay? The USGS estimates that there could be an aftershock of M5 plus. A M6 or an M7 quake is very unlikely, but low probability is not no probability, Bohan said in a series of posts Thursday night. Remember, no one can predict earthquakes. No one. All right. People in parts of Northern California and Oregon fled to higher ground. Zoo animals were evacuated, and thousands of power outages were reported after the quake. The tsunami warning stretched down nearly 500 miles of coastlines where more than 5 million people live. It was canceled a short time later. And there were reports of widespread damage or serious injuries. Okay, it was canceled a short time later, and there were reports of widespread damage or serious injuries. There were? Oh. The earthquake's epicenter was offshore of Humboldt County, close to a state line with Oregon. Humboldt Sheriff William Hansel said several homes had cracked foundations and broken windows after the trembler, but there were no major issues. Governor Gavin Newsom said Thursday afternoon that the state was prepared to assist when needed. Shaking was felt more than 250 miles south in San Francisco, where the Bay Area Rapid Transit District, or BART, suspended traffic in an underwater tunnel between the city and neighboring Oakland. So if y'all want to read this, here is the article. There is more to the article. As far as whether earthquakes can be forecasted or not, that is up to opinion. And everybody has a right to their own opinion. Okay, so another one. A powerful 7.0 earthquake struck off the northern California coast, and this was done today near Cape Mendocino on Thursday, triggering a tsunami warning along portions of the California and Oregon coastlines. While the warning was canceled after an hour with no wave activity observed, the event has renewed awareness on how tsunamis form and the importance of preparedness. Tsunamis, often caused by large underwater earthquakes, result from the rapid displacement of the seafloor. When tectonic plates shift abruptly, the movement displaces massive volumes of water, creating waves that can travel across the ocean at speeds of up to 500 miles per hour. As these waves approach shallower coastal waters, they compress, growing significantly in height and causing devastating flooding. Natural warning signs of a potential tsunami include feeling a strong and long earthquake, noticing a sudden rise or fall in ocean water levels, or hearing a loud roar from the ocean. These signs indicate it is critical to move to higher ground or further inland immediately, as waves can arrive within minutes. Let's read that again. Natural warning signs of a potential tsunami include feeling a strong or long earthquake, noticing a sudden rise or fall in water levels, or hearing a loud roar from the ocean. These signs indicate it is critical to move to higher ground or further inland immediately, as waves can arrive within minutes. Thursday's tsunami warning highlighted the seismic vitality of the Mendocino Triple Junction, where three tectonic plates converge. Though no destructive waves occurred, aftershocks continued to rattle the region, with 18 recorded on Saturday alone. I think there's been more than that. Officials urged coastal residents to remain prepared, familiarize themselves with evacuation routes, and stay alert for warnings. The National Weather Service advises that understanding tsunami risks and acting quickly when warnings occur can save lives. Hey, Broken Fishing, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Flores region, Indonesia has had a 2.5, and it is 17 kilometers deep. I believe that one has already been shown. We're getting a 0.8, 7 kilometers deep. That one looks to be in California. Looks like it may be down towards Salton Sea area. I need to eat something. I's hungry. Feed me, feed me. Okay, so I don't even know what to eat right now. I can't hardly stay awake, so I think I'll go and lay down. All right, good night, George. Hope you feel better. Thank you for being here. Thank you for moderating for me today. I appreciate you and your time. Much love and God bless you. Hello, Motown. 1 second. Hello. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm not into scam calls, so please don't call back. We would like to sell you some medical stuff. No, thank you. Trying to refresh USBS. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie. Oh, never mind. Y'all like my Georgie Porgy pudding and pie? I could start singing Three Blind Mice. Well, I don't think that would help, though. What I'm needing to be modding, I was here to joke around. Oh, you can joke all you want, Broken Fishing. I need the jokes. Thank you, Juby. Just don't stare at the ball. Don't stare at the ball. You will fall asleep. You're getting very, very awake. I need a crystal ball. Ron has one. Whee! So what else is new? Let me see here. Did y'all know that LA's mountain lions are becoming more nocturnal to avoid people? "23 hours ago, beachgoers narrowly escaped massive waves along Oahu's coast. I wonder, just because we didn't get we didn't get waves, I wonder if that 7.0 caused waves to go in opposite direction from California." Yeah, Los Angeles mountain lions. They have mountain lions in Los Angeles. Dun, 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 dun. What is going on with all these drones? They're saying the FBI is investigating mysterious drones over New Jersey. Drones over a golf course. Drones near Trump. What is up with all of these drones? Drones. Let me look up drones. 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 In the news, drones. New Jersey drone sightings have residents watching the skies. Mysterious drones seen near... See, look at this news. Mysterious drones seen near New Jersey Trump golf course. After Governor Murphy, FBI respond to other sightings. New Jersey drone sightings have residents watching the skies. Large drones with blinking lights now spotted over South Jersey communities. FAA imposes flight restrictions as New Jersey drones mysterious extends into Staten Island. What the heck is up with all these drones? 2.2. Juby says, I'm droned to death today. YouTube new topic for everyone. Drone. Might be. Oh, you got a Black Panther? That's awesome. Okay, give me a few minutes and I will be right back. Oh, I'm back. Okay, you guys. Well, I've been live for 2 hours. And I think it's about that time Not seeing anything too big happening. Just wanted to run the live stream for a little while. Let you guys know that I got the Earthquake 3D working. If there is anything big that happens, I will come back on. As I told y'all, there was a 5.6 that occurred today. But I haven't seen anything else big that's happened since then. Yeah, there's 0.2, a little baby quake. 1.8. 2 hours is a short show? I have a headache, Broken Fish. I will leave it live if you like, but y'all will have to watch the chat. I have just got to get rid of this headache and I can't talk too much. So I guess what I'll do is I will leave the live stream up and I am going to try to get rid of my headache. So I will leave the live stream up for a little while and y'all can hang out in the chat room if that would work. It's just my head is hurting. Yes, I know it's short today. Okay, Broken Fish, I get a pass this time. Thank you. Thank you so much, Daddy. Just kidding. Oh boy. No, actually, I woke up with a headache this morning, and I've been trying to kick it all day long, but if y'all know, I have a problem with my liver, so I cannot take any Motrin or ibuprofen or anything. So I'm just trying to kick this headache the best way that I can, and I thought by ignoring it, I'd get rid of it, but it's just not going away. Now I think what I'm going to do is just go try to take a nap. Maybe I can sleep through it. Anyways, you guys, if anything big comes on, I have my buzzer, and I will come back, and I'm sure people will be calling me left and right to tell me, hey, something big happened. And, you know, I will get back on, and I will update. So anyways, you guys, I love y'all. Yep, hot cloth on my head. I will try that. I love y'all. Please take good care of yourselves. Remember to tell somebody that you love them. Remember, tomorrow is not always promised. Remember to take good care of yourselves. To have a bug out bag if you live anywhere near an area that could be evacuated. To make sure that you have what you need in case you have to evacuate. And to listen to the proper authorities. Always be prepared. Even as you go about your everyday normal lives, it is always good to have a bug out bag close so that you can grab it at a moment's notice. Anyways, you guys, I love you. Please take good care of yourselves, and I will see you again on the next one. Thank you, Richard, Juby, Broken Fishin', Richard, George, who's already left the stream and gone to take a nap, and Bob Holland for being here. I appreciate you. Emergency Management Associates for coming in, Carol, and everybody else who stopped by today. I appreciate you. Sage Puppy, and anybody and everybody that I missed, Cheryl Young, and anybody else that came by today. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you, And much, much love. And I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys.